Nvidia and AMD are two giants in the tech world, but which one makes a smarter investment? In the age of surging AI technology, their battle for supremacy is heating up. AI chips are the backbone of artificial intelligence, driving innovations that transform industries. But in this fast-paced world, how do you decide where to invest? You've got the news, the experts, and the market moves. It's like a puzzle and each piece counts. Nvidia and AMD are more than just tickers, they're opportunities. Let's dig deep, navigate the insights, and uncover the hidden gems. Join us as we break down the recent surge in AI, dissect expert opinions, and unveil the potential goldmine. Let's start by looking at Nvidia, the frontrunner in AI chip innovation. Imagine GPT-3 and GPT-4, those impressive AI engines? Well, they got their training from Nvidia's A100 Tensor Core chips. These chips aren't just ordinary ones, they're like the superheroes of AI, powering the AI boom. And guess what? A newer hero, the H100 chip, has entered the scene. It's faster, stronger, ready to train the next-gen AI. But here's the catch, these chips are the unicorns of tech, tough to find and even tougher to afford. You see, their demand is sky high, and so are their prices. Meanwhile, over at AMD, they're not just waiting, they're in the AI game too. Imagine AMD acquiring Xilinx, becoming the master of custom chip designs. It's like turning plain paper into a masterpiece. And you know what's cooler? They're on the hunt for AI contracts, like the pros chasing victory. But wait, there's more. They're diving into GPT-style language models, those clever talkative AIs. AMD's not holding back, they're showing up, ready to prove their worth. Now let's take a closer look at the recent financial performance of these two tech giants. Nvidia's Q1 2022 earnings was quite the showstopper. They didn't just meet revenue expectations, they danced past them. Revenue of $7.19 billion, higher than the expected $6.52 billion. And the beat goes on into Q2 2022, where Nvidia's revenue guidance is a jaw-dropping $11 billion. Yep, you heard that right, they're revving up the engines for a rocket ride. But hey, the gaming scene isn't the star of the show anymore. Data centers are stealing the spotlight. It's like the stage shifting for a new act. And speaking of stages, Nvidia's stock is shining bright, but here's the catch. Some folks are raising eyebrows saying it might be a bit overvalued. On the other hand, AMD's been hitting the accelerator. Their data center growth, like a rocket launch. They're snatching market share from competitors, making their presence known. And guess what's in the pipeline? An AI chip named Ryzen 7040HS set to debut soon. But hold on, there's a twist. AMD has been hunting for an AI chip, but their quiver's been empty. It's like a puzzle piece missing from the board. While Nvidia flaunts their AI chips, AMD's been busy elsewhere. Their gaming business is a wild card. It's not just consoles, it's like playing in multiple leagues. With a clearer understanding of Nvidia's and AMD's performance, let's learn about analysts' perspectives and market sentiment. Morgan Stanley's got their eyes on the AI chip battle and they've crowned Nvidia the champ. They're calling it their top pick in the semiconductor ring, with a forecast of profit forecasts on steroids. Picture this, Nvidia's Q2 revenue guidance smashing through the ceiling with a projected $11 billion. It's like aiming for the stars and landing on the moon. But hang on, AMD's in the ring too, and they've been gearing up for the fight. Their AI chips are racing ahead, competing with Nvidia's big players. But let's dive deeper. Imagine an AI chip named MI250X from AMD. It's the contender to Nvidia's A100 and H100 chips. But here's the twist. It's not just about power, it's about the software game. Mosaic ML's engineers did the math, showing AMD's chips catching up to Nvidia's speed. It's like a tech race with AMD gaining ground. But the story's not just about speed, it's about AMD's secret weapon. They're playing their software card, narrowing the gap with Nvidia. Now here's where analysts jump in. Citi analysts predict Nvidia's got the upper hand, holding at least 90% of AI graphics. They're comparing it to Intel versus AMD a decade ago, with Nvidia in the driver's seat. But Northland Capital Markets has a different tune. They're saying AMD's got a shot, a 20% market share in AI chips. It's like a duel between the giant, and AMD's not backing down. Now we've learned about these companies' financials, market dominance, and competitive efforts, let's get a more detailed comparison between Nvidia and AMD's prospects. As I mentioned earlier, Morgan Stanley's turned the spotlight on Nvidia, dubbing it the AI chip champion. It's like a heavyweight title bout, and Nvidia's stealing the show. With a top pick label and predictions of profit fireworks, they're on fire. Now picture this, Nvidia shares surging, making their mark in the trillion-dollar club. They're sharing the stage with tech giants like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. Now let's dive into the numbers. Morgan Stanley's analyst Joseph Moore raised Nvidia's price target by $50 to $500 per share. Hold up, that's no small jump. He's waving the overweight flag, waving it high. He's talking about new orders, AI demand, and the momentum from their Q1 earnings report. It's like the bulls running wild and Nvidia's leading the pack, but don't forget AMD, they're part of this narrative too. Joseph Moore's not leaving AMD out in the cold. He upped their price target by $41 to $134 per share. But here's the thing, it's not all rainbows and sunshine for AMD in the short term. Nvidia's the star of the beat and raise show, but AMD might not have a seat in the front row. It's like a roller coaster with ups and downs, and AMD's got some catching up to do. But Moore's playing the long game, predicting AMD's server business growth when budgets expand. Nvidia's riding high, but Morgan Stanley's raising a flag of caution. They're waving it for Nvidia stock, signaling overvalued. The PE ratio's the star of this. It's like a tug-of-war between potential and risk, and caution's the rope in the middle. And there's the closing act. Nvidia stock dancing 2.11% higher while AMD's dipped by 2%. But remember, investing's not a race, it's a journey. The AI chip wars are the main stage, and Nvidia's grabbing attention. But AMD's not bowing out, they're part of this tech showdown too. The tech world's ever-changing and the plot's still unfolding. So, whether it's Nvidia's rise or AMD's resilience, the story's far from over. Now let's recap. Their Q1 earnings took the stage with revenue of $7.19 billion, smashing expectations. Q2 revenue projection, a staggering $11 billion. AI chips are their magic, training GPT-3 and GPT-4. But it's not all smooth sailing. Nvidia stock shines bright but raises caution with its high PE ratio. Switching gears, AMD's not just a sidekick. They're diving into AI, acquiring Xilinx for custom chip mastery. Their AI chip Ryzen 7040HS is on the horizon, ready to challenge. The battle for AI contracts, it's not a one-man show. Nvidia spotlight shares with AMD's ambition. Analysts sing different tunes. One crowns Nvidia the king with 90% AI graphics share, while another tips AMD to grab a 20% slice. In the investing arena, Nvidia's crowned top pick, its stock flying high, while AMD's price target gets a boost too. Now the question is, which tech titans dance will you follow on this electrifying stage? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. That's it for this video. Don't forget to express your gratitude by clicking on the thumbs up button, following Capitalista, and enabling notifications to stay updated and won't miss any of our future posts. See you next time and stay safe.